Welcome to Grandpa Appalachian Storytime Tales. Round here, stories ain't just told. They're handed down like heirlooms. Pull up a chair, pour yourself a cup of something warm, and sit back and enjoy. Now this one here, it's a tender tale. A story the mountain's been holding for years. It's about a mama, strong as oak, gentle as spring rain, who fell ill one cold winter, and though her body grew weak, her love never once faltered. Now, Mama was the very heart of that little cabin in the hollow. She rose with the sun, her voice lifting in hymns as she stirred the fire and set biscuits to bake. Her laughter could chase away the darkest morning, and her hands, Lord, her hands carried the wisdom of generations, folding quilts, shelling beans, braiding her little girl's hair by lantern light. But sickness came quiet, the way frost creeps across a window pane at night. At first it was just a cough, a weariness she brushed aside. "I'm fine, just tired," she said, smiling through it. But the hills, they know when a storm is brewing, and so did the family. As the days grew colder, Mama's steps slowed. Her song, once steady as the creek, was now just a whisper at nightfall. The children tried to keep cheer. Her boy carried kindling, proud though the bundle near swallowed him whole. Her daughter stirred the soup, humming the same hymns Mama once sang, and Papa, well, he worked from dawn till dusk, then sat by her side through the long nights, holding her hand like it was the only thing keeping her. One night, the snow was falling heavy. The world outside was hushed, like heaven itself had drawn close, listening. Mama's strength was near gone, but her spirit, oh, it still burned bright. She called the children to her bedside. Her voice was weak, but her eyes shined the same as they always had. She said, "Don't you cry for me. These mountains taught us something. Life is a circle. Winter may be harsh, but spring always follows. If my song grows quiet, you keep singing. Promise me." Tears welled up in those young eyes, but they nodded. They promised. And for a moment, the sickness didn't matter. The house, though filled with shadows, 'cause Mama's words had taken root deep inside 'em, they knew her love would outlast her strength. Weeks passed slowly in that hollow. The sickness weighed heavy, but so did Mama's words. Keep singing. So they did. Soft, hopeful tone. Her daughter sang while kneading bread dough, the tune soft as the flour dust rising in the air. Her boy hummed while toting buckets from the spring, his little voice carrying through the bare trees. And Papa, though weary to the bone, found himself whispering prayers in rhythm with Mama's old hymns. The cabin, though shadowed by sickness, never fell silent. Her song lived on, stitched into their every chore, their every breath. Mama had good days, days when color returned to her cheeks and she managed to smile. And she had hard days when every breath was a battle. But even then, she would squeeze Papa's hand and whisper, "Sing for me." And they always did. Spring finally came to the hollow. The snow melted back into the earth, and wildflowers, bright, stubborn things, began to bloom along the hillside. By then, Mama's body was worn thin from the sickness. She had given all her strength to her family. One morning, as sunlight slipped gentle through the cabin window, she took Papa's hand in hers, held it tight, and with her children gathered near, she breathed her last breath. The room grew still, and though their hearts ached near to breaking, they knew Mama's spirit had gone home. They laid her to rest on the hill overlooking the valley she loved so dear. The children stood hand in hand beside Papa, the wildflowers nodding in the breeze. Papa lifted his voice, trembling but strong enough, and began to sing Mama's favorite hymn. The children joined in, their voices shaky but together. The song rose up, carried by the wind through the holler, a prayer, a promise, a goodbye. And in that moment, sorrow and joy lived side by side. Their grief was heavy, but so was the strength of her love, because Mama's song wasn't gone. It was alive in them. So you see, children, that Mama's song never truly faded. It lived on in her daughter's laughter, in her boy's steady hands, and in Papa's quiet strength. Thank y'all for listening. And for more Grandpa Appalachian Storytime Tales, please like, share, and subscribe.